Delicious water in the trash where it goes. So I am at Walmart. Why am I at Walmart? Because I needed to get a Dremel tool. Why did I need to get a Dremel tool? Well, to fix the mounting hardware on this GoPro. Because, well, it doesn't lean quite as far back as I need it to. So when I'm out on the road, I'm focused like right here on the back of my tank, which is totally not what you want to be focused on in a motovlog. So I decided to stop at Walmart and get a Dremel tool. And I told my wife ahead of time that I was going to do so. And she asks me, well, what's a Dremel? And she had no idea what a Dremel was. And so I was like, well, it's a rotary tool. It's a brand of rotary tool. Kind of like, you know, you call adhesive bandages Band-Aids. You call fruit flavored gelatin Jello. A rotary tool, you call it a Dremel. She didn't know what a rotary tool was. So we'll demonstrate that when we get home. Well, I know I said I was going to provide a demonstration of the Dremel when I got home, but, well, I lied. I didn't feel like doing anything when I got home. So I took the Dremel, and the problem that I had with the mounting hardware here is that the case on the camera itself, you can see where I've knocked a little notch out of it. Well, it was a flat edge. It was flush across here, and that meant that the camera would only come to right about there. But the thing is, when you're riding, you have a tendency to angle your head down, and especially your helmet sits forward on your head, and so that caused my camera to be pointed at my tank. So all I did was I knocked that little notch out of there with the Dremel, and now it can angle to about there. It still could probably go a little further. I'm going to be doing some test footage tomorrow to see how that looks. I've still got some things that I need to refine on here. Obviously, I'm going to need to get a proper mic to extend from here into the helmet itself. And I did so I mounted it using JB Weld water weld, and then painted over it because it dried in white, and that white looked really stupid against the matte black of the helmet. Yeah, it's done the trick. It still looks kind of messy. So I might fill in around those edges with putty or something, some 2-part epoxy. We'll see. We'll see about that. The other thing that I did was I replaced this thing that comes with these cameras, which is so stupid because, as you can see, it barely clears that. And so what I did was I dug into that drawer of random hardware that every dad has, and I found this bolt that's the same thread pattern. And I stuck a nut and a washer on it to space it out a little bit to make sure that it's long enough to actually put pressure on these butterflies when everything is attached. And it makes it much lower profile. I can tighten and release it with a little socket wrench, and it's just it's much neater. Yeah, that's what I did with the Dremel. Is show that again. I just shaved off that little bit of the case to round that out, and if need be, I can totally shave it a little bit further. I was a little overzealous with trying to get things going this morning, and it woke up my wife, and she was not super thrilled about that. And as for what a Dremel actually is, well, let me grab it and I'll show you. It's this. It's a little rotary tool. I've got the grinder attachment on there right now because that's what I was using to kind of round out the edges on what I cut off of that mounting bracket. I mean, it just it spins and it cuts, grinds, sands, whatever. These things are amazing. They're cheap. This is a mid-range one. It cost me like $40, and it came with all kinds of attachments. They go as low as 20. You can get off-brands in the sub $20 range, but I swear by the Dremels. My dad had one when I was a kid, and I think he still has the same damn one. He's used it forever. That's what I did. I think that'll fix the largest problem that I've been having with my GoPro footage. So we'll see, and thanks for watching. Bye.